Hello everyone, I am Dinesh Lahoti, founder of Edugeneering Career Spark.
Dinesh Lahoti won a grant in the NERIS 1.0 summit organized by Indian Institute of Entrepreneurship for his startup idea, Career Spark. He is associated with Indian Institute of Entrepreneurship for various mentoring and development of brand building programs. Dinesh completed his schooling in Dhekiyajuli, the same small town of Assam he was born in. Then he wanted to become a doctor and went to Kota for preparations. He was one of the very few people who heard about IIT after going to Kota. It fascinated him so much that he left his medical preparation and did his B.Tech from IIT Guwahati. Then he started working for a multinational corporation. But Dinesh always wanted to do something in the field of education.
Education has that potential which can change the landscape of humanity. I started an organization called EduGenie because I believed every child have access to a genie who can make their dream come true, and that's EduGenie. While working for EduGenie, we started developing different methods of teaching maths and science and make maths and science learning more and more wow. So we started our program Wow Maths and Wow Science. While doing that and interacting with a lot of students from different backgrounds, I realized that there is still a gap in terms of understanding which career they want to pursue. If a student pursue a right career, it gives them a lot of confidence, it gives them a lot of clarity in terms of where they want to stand in the future. However, what if a student choose a wrong career, right? A wrong career can do even more damage. So I started an organization called Career Spark. The idea of Career Spark was that we want to be that spark, we want to give the student the spark so that they can choose a career in a more informed way, more unbiased way, and in a more holistic way. When we wanted to start Career Spark, we applied for different supports, and I started looking for a team who can help me build the Career Spark because we wanted to solve the situation where we wanted to bring students from a state of confusion to clarity, and there need to be a proper system. While doing that, I realized that I myself had to be educated in terms of understanding the different elements and different factors of career counseling and career mentoring. So I first started collaborating with organizations who are already into this space. Instead of starting from scratch, I started collaborating with the national players and international organizations. So I became the first international certified career coach of Assam from Career Development Alliance USA and started shadowing the top career coaches of the country. While in the process, I started building the whole program for Career Spark. We got incubated to Assam startup, The Nest. And we also were one of the winners in the NERIS 1.0, which was organized by Indian Institute of Entrepreneurship. We won a grant there, and that helped us build the whole team and build the whole program in a more structured way. We basically help schools. We build a career guidance ecosystems in the schools and colleges. It's like in a school, there is a one-stop solution where a student can get an idea, get an access of information, parents get an access of information. So we also give application support, guidance support, entrance prep support, study skill support. So it's a complete ecosystem that we're trying to build in different schools. While starting, we had a lot of challenges, and as an entrepreneur and especially working in education sector, there were a lot of ups and downs. It's very difficult to build a trust in a very less time, but I have realized one mantra that I have always followed is that in education, the most important thing is the trust that you have to build, may it be parents, may it be students, and may it be schools. The approach and the mindset that every team members had was very simple, that we want to serve. We're here to help as many students as possible. The impact over profit was always our primary objective while doing it, and that has actually helped us get even more profit also, because in education, I think the trust works a lot. So anyone who wants to start up, I really wanted to share one thing is that there are a lot of problems that we as a society are facing. We need genuine solutions, not a copy-paste solution or not a solution just for making profit.
This case study video was presented to you by Indian Institute of Entrepreneurship to celebrate India completing 75 glorious years of independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav.